and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now the first carry for Bush. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. You look at this Bears defense. Now they're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked third in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Operating from the gun, Crawford. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jennings. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. 3rd and 7 now. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
From the gun on 3rd down, Crawford. That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Gets past 1 man. On the move past the 40. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 42 yards.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
19, Tiger.
Fasano here brings it in. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
We'll put that one in the win column for the defense. Trying to contain tight ends in the passing game is so difficult nowadays, but they did in a big way there.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw again. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Looking to put a drive together.
Look at 19.
And they'll send Williams in motion right. Now Smith. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line.
Viking 18.
Here's Smith. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
That is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
First down. It's a gain of 20. And the Bears.
On 1st down, this is Forte. And running with power here. The 20. 5. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Yeah, really with I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that Drake, you got a chip. I be on my little mouse drip.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Second and 10. Looking to throw. Crawford. And a reception made by Green. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The rookie from Colorado on target with that throw. They've got a first down. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 right at the 40. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. to throw. Crawford looking for Green, and it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to get it back here just past the 35. They brought the house that time with a young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their route.
And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Ready, break.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. To throw is Smith. Sets up the screen to Forte. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Off of play action. Here's Smith. And his throw is incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
From the 50, it's Smith. Over the middle, complete. That's Dean. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 37. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready up.
They run up the middle now with Forte. And a solid run down inside the 30. 59 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes, we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Now he'll tuck this and run. Looking for Knox on the crossing route. It's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 12-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Chicago.
Let's go.
This is Forte. Takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bears are able to add on to that lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone
all of his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 41. Working to put a drive together.
Ready.
They start on the ground with Forte. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Ready, ready.
Here's 2nd and 10.
79 Broncos.
Throwing is Smith. It's complete. It's Forte. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to Forte. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
A gain of 15. First down, Bears.
Up the gut, it's Forte. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 37-yard line.
Here we go.
Now it's Smith. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And now thrown incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
That's caught out right by Jennings. Down the sideline he goes. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Extra point right down the middle. And that slices the lead down to 17-10.
Dolphins 10.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
70.
Smith now to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Here now, 3rd and a yard. A shotgun snap for Smith. A dump off to Forte. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards.
The 42-yard line.
Here we go, Scott. Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
On the toss, they run wide side with Forte. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Smith. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They snap it to Smith. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Dean. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Crawford. That's caught by Jackson. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw. Crawford. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, and throws it away.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide, because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
That is incomplete. Well, they tried to take the shot there, but the defense, they read that double pass all the way, and now you've got 3rd down. One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now Smith. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now a give running left is Forte. 78 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
A gain of 12. And the Bears.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. He finds his man complete. It's Dean. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. A huge play there for Chicago. 54 yards. They'll try to run with Forte. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, They're going to turn to their bell cow. This guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
He'll try again. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. A great play there with his third touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And the Bears go up by 2 touchdowns. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Rifling one complete into the hands of Marshall. And he's got this down to the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's in possession here at their own 33. That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ballgame.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting him out and trying it again another day.
Smith. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
At the 5-yard line.
Now a toss. This is Forte. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bears have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Hauled in left side here by Jennings. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
That's another Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 25.
Back to throw now on first down. And Green with a catch left side. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time.
The 2-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And that will cut this lead down to 13. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a first and 10. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
I've met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried to run through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
A give. This is Forte. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready up. Here we go.
They'll try the air now with Smith. Oh, he'll work that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Back to throw, Smith. That's to the veteran. It's Robert Woods. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. That catch, by the way, kind of noteworthy. It's number 764 in his career. Ties him with Hall of Famer James Lofton.
And he's done it just as James Lofton did in his career. Smooth.
Here we go on 4th. Smith. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Throwing to start the drive. Crawford. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Here we go, shot.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. It's caught by Jackson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down.
At the 42-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He finds his man, complete. It's Bush. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your
and he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he returns this to the 22. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This game has really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim one-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up.
We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. Here's Smith.
Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum the other side is starting to gain.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
19 Tiger, 19 Lion.
To throw is Smith. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 46. Now a handoff running right Forte. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing is Smith. Sets up the screen to Forte. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Here's Smith.
He'll try and do this himself. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. And this will stay a one-score game as the lead will hold at 6. But things just got interesting. They tried for the long field goal there to salt this one away. They don't get it, and now a little time for the other guys to mount a late drive.
Well, they thought their kicker would put it through the post and finish this one off. I'm sure they discussed pooch punting it.
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. And the Bears will take over possession here up at the 44. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Smith.
And that nearly the... And it's 4th down.
Here comes the Bears punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Call it an even 40-yard punt. 7, though, on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Dolphin got going a little early.
What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down.
They'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Jennings.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as the understand where they are on the field?
Back to 60, back to 60.
He's back to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Pass complete to Green.
And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Back to throw. And this one is incomplete.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Down to their last chance now. This is going to have to be a heave for the end zone and just hope for a miracle.
And I don't sit back with everyone back defending. I've got to have somebody rushing the quarterback. Don't make it easy for him to set up and throw the ball all the way downfield.
A big play looming on 3rd down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 18 Raptor, 18 Raptor.
One final shot. They'll look to throw.
Oh, he had him. He was open.